Understanding the Human Mind. Good morning, everyone. Today I want to walk you through a presentation called The Human Mind Map, Understanding How We Think, Feel, and Act. It breaks down the mind almost like a piece of technology, a system made of interconnected parts, thoughts, memories, and decisions all working together. Let's go through it step by step. 1. The Central Operating System. We start with a simple but powerful idea. The human mind is the most fascinating aspect of human existence. It influences everything, every thought, every emotion, every decision, and every action we take. Think of it as the operating system running quietly behind everything we do. 2. The dualism matrix, hardware versus software. Next, the presentation draws a distinction between the brain and the mind. The brain is the hardware, a physical organ inside the skull, built from billions of interacting neurons. The mind is the software, the phenomenological experience, our thoughts, feelings, consciousness, and imagination. The key synthesis here is that these aren't separate things. The physical brain creates and supports all of our abstract mental processes. They operate as one single interdependent system. 3. The awareness spectrum. Here's a genuinely surprising insight. Most of what we do every day isn't driven by active logical thinking, it's driven by the subconscious. The conscious mind is like a narrow bandwidth. It handles active awareness and logical thinking, but it has extremely limited processing capacity. The subconscious mind runs in the background, storing habits, memories, and automatic behaviors, and doing the heavy lifting most of the time. 4. The cognitive control panel. The mind runs 6 major interconnected functions: 1. Thinking; 2. Learning; 3. Memory; 4. Decision-making; 5. Creativity; 6. Emotional regulation. Together, these modules let us learn new skills, solve complex problems, and navigate our environment. 5. Memory architecture. Memory works like a data retrieval system. Information first enters short-term memory, an active cache, before being systematically encoded into long-term memory, a kind of deep archive, for retrieval later. 6. The mechanics of learning. Learning physically reshapes the brain's architecture. This is the plasticity loop. As we repeat something, our neural connections strengthen, cognitive load decreases, and recall becomes automatic. In short, practice doesn't just help us remember, it rewires us. 7. The emotional compass. Emotions aren't random noise, they're highly evolved navigational signals. They act as immediate feedback, guiding both our decision-making and our social interactions. 8. System maintenance, mental health. Mental health acts as a critical filter that directly shapes our thoughts and actions. The mind only functions well when its structural foundation, daily habits, self-care, balance, is properly maintained. 9. The resilience modifier. Positive thinking isn't just a feel-good idea. The presentation frames it as a systemic intervention. It equips our cognitive architecture to face challenges with confidence, builds resilience, encourages problem-solving, and improves emotional well-being. 10. The unified model of action. This is where everything comes together. Every single action we take is a synthesized output of 4 things happening at once: active conscious thought, subconscious habits, past learned memories, immediate emotional signals. 11. Closing. Optimizing the architecture. The human mind is an extraordinary, powerful system that shapes every dimension of our behavior. And the message the presentation leaves us with is this: by understanding how this cognitive architecture works, we gain the direct ability to improve our learning, protect our emotional well-being, and drive lifelong personal growth. Thank you.